Yo, what up, YouTube? It's the Real Boss TV 815. Go ahead, like and subscribe, man. Look, check me out. Now, these YouTube streets is getting a little rough right now, man. I know y'all know about this PDD situation, but I'm gonna tell you like this: the feds got this dude twisted, man. I don't even know what to expect at this point with this PDD situation, but one thing for sure, they definitely got something. But as before, we talked about this many times in many cases. Of course, the feds got something. When they come and raid your stuff, of course they got something. They don't do it, and they ain't gonna do it until they got something. So it's gonna be real far fetched to think that he just gonna get away. And he said he gonna take it to trial. So the only thing he gonna really have to do is he gonna have to tell on some people, man. But I'm gonna touch on a lot of things that I bet you y'all don't know. Even I'm gonna touch on Kim Porter's journal. We gonna talk about that real quick. Cause look, check me out. We're gonna talk about Kim Porter's journal, right? Now, if anybody been following the streets or this hip hop stuff, we know for a fact that Pac never, Death Row was never chasing Biggie around. If you listen to all the stories, Biggie was not dodging and ducking Death Row. It was always something against Puff. Now, I'm reading in one of Kim Porter's excerptions that, allegedly, she was dating Pac. Like, you know how they get down. She had relations with him several times. And she said that, she was with Diddy, but because we know how Diddy get down now, right? We understand that. Look, and feel free to hit that link if you want to join this conversation. Because we're going to talk about this. I want to see how y'all feel about this. Let's be real, because this dude has become a billionaire mogul. And we looking at some serious stuff like this trial. I'm pretty sure they're gonna air it live. You know what I'm saying? For all of us to see. I'm pretty sure. Shout out Valerie. Look, I'm pretty sure. But check this out. Kim Porter, which is Diddy's former wife that passed, in her journal, in her assertion, she said that the beef that started with, Biggie Death Row versus Bad Boy, it wasn't never that. It was Puff and Tupac, of course, should have been like Puff that much anyway. A lot of people don't know that Tupac and Puff were pretty cool in the beginning of this industry phase when the industry went from here to there, basically. And Puff always been with it. He always been with the ish. You know what I'm saying? So Pac was hitting Kim allegedly, and Diddy wanted to join in, and Pac didn't want to. Pac, you know how Pac is. He gonna speak his mind. He said these things about Diddy, and you know, Diddy was real upset about it. You know what I mean? And that's what started that beef. Now, for anybody else that knows her searches, she basically said that Diddy got her involved in a lot of little orgies with a lot of people that we looked up to. One main character that I didn't know, allegedly, Mary J. Blige. I'm like, what? Mary J. Blige? What? Well, it makes sense when you look at all the parties. When you look at all the pictures back then, everybody all together. It makes sense. Ain't nobody making these things up. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. But and it just gets deeper and deeper, and this really ain't a rabbit hole because I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna piece together how all this stuff lines up and makes sense. Like a lot of this stuff. Now, I no, don't get me wrong. I want to believe that a lot of this stuff ain't true, But I'm finna point out some things that you gonna be like, well, yeah, that makes sense because it adds up. One thing complements the other. One thing you gotta know about Puff, which I'm gonna show one of his parties, is that you can't come to a P Diddy party and not drink. He gonna put that drink in your hand, and if you don't drink it, he kicking you out. Now, can we call this entrapment? Maybe, because you gotta think about this. Some of the places that he throws his party at, it's not gonna be real feasible for you to get kicked out unless you got a helicopter or something. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a boat. You feel me? Or unless you know the area. So most people gonna be like, oh, they're gonna take that drink, right? They're gonna take the drink. I mean, why not? It's P. Diddy. He said he insists that if you want to hang with him, you gotta have a drink or two. But we're gonna get into that in a minute. I'm gonna let y'all see what the FBI just had a press conference about and what they talked about in this case. It's getting real weird. It's getting real weird, man. Like, also, I want to point out the fact that, have y'all read the affidavit? It's very disturbing. Like, when you read the affidavit, it make you question yourself as a human. Like, my homeboy said, man, after I read that, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know who I am. I said, like, my barber said he wanted to go to church after reading this affidavit. Man, it's serious. It's not no joke either. It's real. Like, this affidavit make people want to go to church. But one thing that I want to point out that they spoke about in the affidavit is that, you know when he throws these parties, a lot of people are real inebriated, and they go on for so long that they have to distribute IVs to people to, like, regenerate them. And they said that they got him on camera, that Mr. Combs most of the time is in there. But the craziest thing that they said in there, they said that he be walking around butt naked with an AR, slapping females and stuff, beating off, beating, yeah. Now let that sink in, because I'm gonna let a few people get in here, man. Anybody, feel free to join. We can chop it up about this. I definitely want to know your opinion, but just keep that in mind. What it says in the affidavit, it said that this man walks around butt naked, sometimes in a towel, with an AR, slapping females up, and beating off. Now, some people could say, uh, well, maybe he just like live porn or something. But no, this is a different level, because if you understand the charges that he got, he turned this into a whole business and an organization. That's why it's racketeering and stuff. You can't, anytime you turn things into a business, then it goes to the federal level, and then everything has to be on business. It has to meet. So, like, let's just say if he threw a party one time and it was a big freak, it wouldn't be as much. But when you establish a business and put people on payroll to get baby oil, to go get your drugs, go get your the women from across seas and all that, that's where you touching federal grounds. You know what I mean? But just give me a second. Look, I'm gonna let a few people get in here, and the link to join is already pinned. So if anybody got some input or just know something, you can feel free to get up here. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? P Diddy wasn't scared, so y'all should be scared either. gonna let that play back one more time. You know what I'm saying? What happened to you, Valerie? Yeah, you came in and then you dropped that. Don't tap out now. You was in there. I was finna add you, but you just dropped out. I mean, come back. That person, come back. Yeah. Just make sure whatever you join, you don't got nothing else on your device in the background. You know what I mean? It is like, yeah. I definitely want to hear what you have to say. There you go. What's going on?
What's up?
What's up with it? Oh, what's up, Val? Look, you know I can't see that good. I can, but my
Oh,
eyes
who
be
you thought
hurting.
it was?
Huh?
I said, who you thought it was?
I don't know. I thought it said Valero or something. You know what I'm saying?
It says Valerie. Come on now.
Nah, I'm playing. I'm
Your
bullshitting.
ass is high. Stop smoking.
Mm-mm. I don't smoke no more. I ain't smoked in a long
Oh
time.
shit. You know what? You look different too. I was like, man, he look all like a square, clean cut and shit now. Look at you.
Oh, I look like a square. Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
you look
Okay.
different now. I was like,
That's how
look
you
at
supposed
you.
to do, man. I
That's
should put a
good
tie
though.
on.
Right. No, you look good though. I ain't gonna lie. You look different. You look really good.
I really appreciate it, man. I've been trying to get back to the business, man. I've been partying too hard. Time to slow down and get back to the business. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So,
Get
about
back to
this Diddy shit right here, this Diddy stuff. Did you read the
it.
book?
The whole, but well, okay. So we've been trying to find the actual because the book. Which one are you talking about? Kim Porter's?
Yeah.
Because okay, there's two books. So it's one book that's just kind of like talking about what she went through. It's not
Right.
being, you know what I'm talking about. It's not being real specific like the
Right.
assertions is being
I'm talking
specific.
about the last words, the book that I'll be sure cease and desist. You know, he got that book out of there.
Right.
But
So I
I
guess yeah.
heard
So
that.
somebody tried to revamp it in a weird way, not really telling, because they still selling it, but it's different.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first book.
Yeah,
My
the first
friend
one.
gave
Yeah,
me
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I've been trying to
yeah,
get to
yeah.
it, but it's hard.
I was gonna order the first book, and then I heard them on that radio show. You know
Hmm.
that radio show that they have? I can't remember. With what's his name? I can't remember right now, but they have a radio show, and they were saying that the book was fake. I had the book in my Amazon cart and everything. The book was $21.99. I was like, I'm gonna buy
Uh.
this book. They said the book was fake, and I was like, well, I'm gonna buy something and read something that's not real. But my friend got the book, and she
Hmm.
reads the book every morning on her live, right? So I was listening
Mm.
to the book and stuff. Man, that book is ugh, that book will make you throw up. Man,
So it got the real details and it's not the mock copy.
I'm
It's the
telling
real
you,
one.
if that book is a lie, they did a good job. I'm telling you. I
It
really
doesn't.
think I'll be sure. I really think he just don't want that book out there. That book sounds
Yeah, because
real.
so let me ask you this.
Huh.
So, because on the exertions, she said she did like a little orgy with Mary J. Blige. I believe I'll be sure, right? Yes, it was an
Right,
R&B singer. Okay, right.
right,
So that's the exertions, like, because some people just took certain things and posted it that they can't delete just yet. You know what I mean?
right.
As social media, like you can find it if you look for it, but it only be like certain parts. I want to find the whole thing, which was her journal.
Yeah. Because the
That's
thing about
crazy.
it too, in the book, it describes how she met I'll be sure through Diddy.
Right.
That's how she met him.
and they got
And
down on her.
yeah, and he was talking about when he found out that they had slept together. He was like, he wanted all three of them to be together because he wanted her to see who had the biggest package. And Tupac was like, nah, F that. He was like, that's
Mm,
weird. That's weird. And he didn't do it. And they say he walked away. And ever since
yeah.
then, Diddy had been on his neck because he wouldn't do the threesome with
Plus
them.
he could have, and plus he know Pac speak his mind, so he's just waiting on that moment of Pac to expose that
Right.
situation. You know what I'm saying?
But what type of real nigga gets mad because a nigga don't want to do a threesome with two niggas and a female? That's pretty gross. You know?
Well, look, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a similar, not like that, but it was kind of weird. You hear me?
Yeah, it's weird. It's
No, it
weird.
was. Look,
Only
this. I
thing
had a
gross.
situation
It's
way back
weird.
when I was younger. Check me out. I had a situation back when I was younger with a homie. He was also player stuff. You know how when we was young, it's all about meeting up at the club and getting with some females. And he had his little chick, and he insisted that I do something with her. And
Right.
when she agreed to it, he got kind of, and he tried to like I want, but I'm not saying he tried to join because we definitely ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like he wanted to come and like confirm, I guess that she's doing it. Like he got mad at her type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It
And
kind
it
of
was
the same thing with him too. He got mad at her too.
yeah, like he
Because
couldn't believe that she did it, but he put her out there like like it's just like the homie dropped the chick off and come back to see if I'm doing something, but he mad. You feel me?
right.
Which was strange.
It seemed like he was like in competition. Like you know how a nigga always want to be in competition with other niggas and sometimes females too. That's what it
Yeah,
seemed like.
because look, look this. That's why look at this. Val, that's why I always say because I know how it is in society, and women think that they know men, but
Right.
it doesn't work like that's why everything is so unbalanced because we as a man, I know not to try to understand and say I know women, but women should not think they know men because we as men, we all sit around and talk and tell the truth to each other, and a lot of dudes gonna lie to you. You feel me? So when you say it's competition, of course it is, because we've been competing with all our peers, all our dudes. They come. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It could be a clean collar dude that's be on some stuff you wouldn't never think about it, but he gonna tell us. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give
Yeah.
us some information to make him lose his job, but nobody else is supposed to know. He gonna tell us because it's bragging rights. You get what I'm saying? He gonna tell us everything because
Right.
it's bragging rights.
Right. Right. It was weird. That's weird though. That's just
Right.
I
It's
like I said,
weird,
I
but
wouldn't say it's sick, but that's just a weird situation for like if I was a guy, for a girl, it's like, oh, okay. But for a guy, like that's weird. Like a lot of straight
but
dudes, they're like I guess once you hit a certain age, if you're young, you don't really think about it. But once you get like 25 and over, it's
yeah,
a
when you
little
get older, yeah.
yeah, 25 and over. But until then, yeah, it's just whatever because you still young. So you like
Mhm.
whatever. You know, you do a lot of
But
stuff.
see, but see, when you think about it, vice versa, it goes for the same way for each gender. Like, because you grew up, you think about it, like whatever dude you crushing on, your homegirls want it. Cause you see what I'm saying? That's why I always tell females, don't advertise your dude. Don't tell your homegirls how he, you know what I'm saying? Because they gon' you see what I'm saying? They gonna get in their mind like, oh, for real.
Right.
And if they think they all that, they gonna say, why he never try to? And then now they gonna be dressed a little nicer. You know what I'm saying? Around y'all when you take your homegirls. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. They gonna have their hair on fleek, right? Think about it. Because that's just I always anytime I date a female, I'll be like, man, don't be talking about me to your homegirl because your homegirl started to smile at me too much. You feel me?
Yeah.
For some reason. But this is the guy, and it's vice versa with dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dudes
a
be
man
doing
ain't
that.
gonna never admit that if he's looking and he's just like if he's even see, I know dudes that so what I always tell my homies, you know what I'm saying? Like if we at a party or something Don't present that girl that you with like, oh, she ain't nothing. She's just a little whoop whoop 304. You know what I'm saying? Because when
Right.
you present it like that, then the homies will go, okay, he said that, and then you gonna get mad if the homie smash her. But you just
Mhm.
told the homies you don't care about her, and you so surprised. I can't believe she did that. But you sitting up
Yeah.
there in front of her telling the homies, yeah, right? And you
Right.
gonna get mad if she get in an argument with you and jump in the car at the homie and the homie say, I'll take you home. You see what I'm saying? But you
Right.
just annihilated her, really. You told everybody that, yeah, we just kicked it. We just effing. You know what I'm saying? So it's the
Yeah.
competition thing is all it goes both ways, but just in different realms. You know what I mean? So everybody
Right.
understand that. So I mean, so when we get back to Diddy being who he is and being maybe narcissistic, he
Right.
with his money, he can never accept that a female that he didn't touch wants somebody else.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Very
He can't accept that.
sick.
Cause he like, I'm Diddy. I'm rich.
Right. I didn't get apple. Sorry.
You know what I
So
mean? Just think about it.
right. My thing, I was gonna say, who did she know first? That's what I wanted to know. Who did she know first? Do you
I
know?
mean, I don't well,
Talking about out of Diddy and Tupac.
she never said that she knew Pac first, but I think that she probably knew Diddy first because Diddy was ahead of the game back then. He was young and he was already having a label even before Death Row, right? You get what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
Diddy was already. If you look at all the pictures, all these pictures that surfaced, I'm like, oh, I didn't even know Diddy was out there like that back then. You know what I'm saying? But when you think about it, back then, he was more so established. You know what I mean? And rich. So like they said, Bad Boy and Death Row raised the bar on this rap stuff as far as having your own label. So Bad Boy was doing that thing, and then Death Row came in doing that thing, and it was you know like this. But if
Yeah.
you really want to talk about labels, of course, Bad Boy was one of the biggest labels ever.
Oh,
You know what I mean? In the
right.
beginning,
Okay. We'll lay down. Mhm.
because back whenever Puff talking about I had Usher and stuff, Cash Money and all the other labels that we admire was barely starting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Diddy had Usher before Lil Wayne was. You see what I'm saying? Was doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they were the big dogs. That's why a lot of people gravitate to them, like Jay Z and all them. And a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, I mean that's why because
Yeah, but
Bad Boy was the big dogs.
yeah, but with her, she was a model and all that stuff, right? So I'm just
Hmm.
trying to think, do you know the timeline? When did she meet him before she became a model or after? Like, did he get her into like, the industry, or is that how she met him?
Of course he did. Of course he did. Because that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Like she could have been modeling. That's probably how he met her. She was modeling, but it's like, hey, you know who I am, right?
Huh?
Let's get you up there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Of,
yeah. So
of
that's what
course
I was
she was
thinking.
modeling, but she wasn't no big model like that. And that's you know what I'm saying. That's like bread and butter. It go together. Like of course them like Diddy, they gonna see all the models because they there, and they gonna see all the models that's trying to model and come up. And see, that's how he reels them in. He always catches somebody that's trying to do something, trying to be somebody. You feel me?
Down.
And it's like, hey, rock with me, I'll make you rich.
Yeah,
You're gonna be very successful.
yeah. Let me step outside.
Hmm?
Shit.
Say that
Okay.
again.
So, stuff like that. Okay, sorry. I was saying as
Hmm.
I was Googling some stuff,
Hmm.
you know, the baby mama Sarah, she was with
Mm.
Tupac first. Then she was with him. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
definitely could believe it because that's the game.
Um,
That's the game, you know. I could definitely believe that. Because one thing about this game, you gotta understand, all these people that was trying to make it in
Can you
their
hear me now?
time. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, but no, I was about to say something. Do you know that he was with her first, and
Well,
then
you
she
said
was with
Sarah.
him? Yeah, Sarah Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
But look, as you
Mm-hmm.
notice, she dated Tupac in 1995, right? She dated
Mm-hmm.
Diddy from 95 to '09. She's Justin's
Right.
mom. That's who I'm talking about. You notice
Right.
how he got killed in '96, and she dated him a year before he got killed. And then once he got killed, she went back to Diddy, and then they was together. And then she started, then she had a
Right.
couple of years later. She had the twins, and she had Justin and all that stuff, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
not Sarah, but Sarah had Chapman, and Sarah Chapman had Justin, but she had some other kids too, but not with him. That's what I was trying to say. She had some other kids after, but not with him. It was just so weird how she dated the nigga a year before he died, but she had been dating Diddy since 1993, but she dated Tupac in '95 for 1 year
Right.
before
Right.
he died, and then she went back to Diddy. She
Right.
was dating.
And
She
it's not that surprising because where they're at their industry, so they normally gonna be around each other in certain events and stuff. You know what I mean? Like
It's so weird.
it's
Their
it's
kids,
like it's like the
kids,
who knows who type of thing. See, you gotta think about they're already got their foot somewhat in the game, so they're gonna be meeting up backstage. They're all backstage at this award and this and that. So that's how they run into each other. It's
it,
just.
it was just weird how that just happened to be his kid's mom. She dated
Mhm.
him from '93 to '09 off and on. Her and Kim was their kids is 5 months apart. Those twins and and the girl, her daughter, she has a daughter. Doesn't she have a daughter by Diddy too? The 18-year-old girl, I don't know her name, but the 18-year-old girl, that's her mama, right?
I believe so. I don't know too much about Sarah, but I mean, like I say, I wouldn't
This is so
put it
fucking
put it
weird.
past them because why wouldn't you got to think about this in the
Huh?
business they're in? Why wouldn't they cross paths? Because the industry wasn't just as large back then. You know what I mean? They're gonna
I,
cross paths no matter what back then.
I was just thinking, like, do you think it was like, we're just speculating right now. Everything is just alleged,
Hmm.
so speculating. But I was saying, do you think like he was going like they was in competition for the same women for the same girl?
Definitely,
Because how was
definitely,
they sleeping with the same damn girl, Kim, the
definitely,
Sarah, and whoever knows
definitely.
who else they was sleeping with at the same
Look,
person?
look at this. Definitely. Let me tell you something. I believe that indefinitely because you know how I go back. I go back to the streets. So in the streets out here, you got the club promoters, you got the people that throw the parties, you got the people that got a name, you got the rappers. All of them are running to each other because we make noise out here, and everybody's in competition. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that do this and people that don't, and the people that do this are going to run into each other regardless. You feel me?
Yeah.
So of course there was, yeah. I definitely believe what you're saying. They definitely was in competition because they're all out there. That's how they met each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how they met each other. They ran into each other at these events, and it's like, hey, you're Pac, yeah. They all know who each other is. You feel me?
Right.
And it's like, oh yeah, let's kick it. You know what I mean? Just like any regular business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because who else are they gonna run into backstage and back there where nobody else is supposed to go? You feel me?
Yeah, but they're they was like considered ops, right? Wouldn't you consider them ops or no?
Well, at some point, man, I mean, if you go back, you see Pac and Puff in a lot of pictures, like cool. Yeah, at some point they did become ops. The competition is what got
That's
them ops.
yeah.
Hmm.
I was trying to figure out what year.
What year? I mean, because I would want to say Pac. Around the time Digital Underground was jamming, and Pac actually on that
in
that
in
song,
the
same
90s.
song.
In the 90s, right? You think it was in
Yeah,
the 90s?
yeah,
I want to
and
know what
Pac.
they became ops because I'm trying to make a timeline because I have been looking at some stuff. I was researching some stuff, and that's how I
They
found out.
became they became ops around the time Pac dropped Brenda's Got a Baby.
Brenda's got a baby.
Yeah, one of his first original platinum albums.
Hmm.
Because you got to remember, Pac was a backup dancer for Digital Underground. Now Puff and all them new Digital Underground, and Pac, Digital Underground gave him a chance, and he murked it with that song, same song. And now Pac is in the forefront, and he got great potential. And now he's meeting everybody he needs to meet. Remember, he was just a backup. He was a background dancer. You know what I'm saying? And then he showed he could rap, and it's like, oh, this dude killed this song, and he's moving. He's trying to climb to the top. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about this. You see Pac debut with Digital Underground, and
Uh,
you never seen him really with them no more, right?
hmm.
Think about it. Well, Humpty Hump and all them. Once Pac started going, he passed. He passed them up. Now they want Pac. Hey, come to this party. Yeah, you hear that dude? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That was with Digital Underground. Yeah, and then Pac doing movies and stuff. Think about how it works. The sequence.
Hmm.
Pac
You
went
should,
from a background dancer to his first collab to blowing,
yeah,
started going. He started moving.
you should play some videos too. Have you seen that Jason Lee interview? Oh God,
Which was
the he only did one. Well,
I
I
ain't
don't know if
seen it.
it was an interview. No, it wasn't an interview. It was him talking on Hollywood Unlocked. He was just talking about it. He was just talking about it. He was naming all these people that was there and all this shit. But then he was like, "Yeah, but I never talked to him like that. He never texted me
I bet
that
he didn't. I
that."
bet he didn't.
Basically, he's like, "Don't put his name in
Yeah,
it."
don't get me involved on this subject because he
Huh?
don't. Yeah, he like don't get him involved on that subject
Right.
because he don't
But
want to have. He trying to boost his career. He don't. See, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to get blackballed or nothing. He trying to
no,
get it.
but the thing is, they have some videos, right, of people that was at the party. They got videos, right? The
Yeah,
feds.
yeah. They use face
Okay.
recognition and
So
everything. They started calling people up.
apparently, apparently he thinks he's on one of those videos because what he said is he was there, but he was
Hmm.
outside most of the time. And he was just naming the people that he's seen at the parties before. But he was
Hmm.
like, me, I didn't never, participated, and this is like he never did nothing, but he was there, you know,
Right.
like
You have you seen Leonardo DiCaprio uh moved out the country
when?
about a month, about a couple of weeks ago? Leonardo DiCaprio is out of there because they're saying he do Leonardo DiCaprio and Diddy real cool, and he was messing with him back then. So they saying that he know a lot. So he done went
So
ahead
why
and fled.
did
So y'all can't even subpoena him. Don't even call me. That's how he felt. Don't even try to get me to come on the stage. You hear me?
right? Because if Diddy would have did what Russell Simmons did, they can fuck with him. I don't know
Hmm.
why he didn't. Excuse my language.
Because he started getting rich and feeling himself.
Yeah, but Russell Simmons, man, he's still rich. I
Right.
don't think it was about that. I think what it was those kids because his kids are young, and he has so many kids. Russell Simmons has those two daughters, and his daughters were like, they were getting older. Where now they go visit him where he's at, and nobody can't mess with those girls. They go there, they visit him. They post pictures with their dad and stuff, and they come back. They go back to New York
Hmm.
or LA or where the hell they live. But can't nobody mess with Russell Simmons though. Mm-mm.
right. But Russell Simmons definitely ain't doing
It
a
don't
lot of stuff that
matter.
Diddy's doing to even get
It
caught
don't
up. I
matter.
think Diddy thought he was protected. You know what I mean? I think he thought. See, that's why Diddy. Let me ask you this: have you heard that they said Diddy he doesn't want to eat in jail because he feel like somebody trying to poison him? Now, why would he think that? Because see, Diddy knows he been messing with some powerful people. Because if anything, he wouldn't even feel like because who's gonna have enough power to do that to him in jail? It's gonna have to be somebody powerful, right?
Hmm.
Why is he saying that he's scared to eat? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the Diddy for Diddy to become a billionaire, like I'm gonna show a video of that party. He got people that been working for BET for 20 years in there setting up candles. You hear me?
Yeah.
In his
But
party. You seen the one where old girl her hair caught on fire and all that?
no,
Where Kevin Hart was there, but the extended version.
no, I didn't see none of it.
I'm gonna show you this. This is the extended version of one of Diddy's parties. Now he didn't take Kevin Hart to the area where it get real crazy at, but you gonna get an understanding of what's going on. And it's so crazy because it's nothing but a lot of foreign young looking girls in there and they're all working like they're walking around and giving you fresh orange juice, strawberries and stuff. It's kind of disturbing, but watch, I'm finna pull it up because they
Okay.
have released the extended version and Diddy was already on his stuff. Like he came out there. He brought Kevin Hart to one of the first living rooms. As soon as he got there, he said, and one girl, she seen him and she jumped up. She instantly started dancing. He said, "Oh, everybody ain't dancing." He said, "Oh, y'all already know what time it is. When I get out here, if y'all ain't dancing, you gotta get out. You gotta get out." That's why I'm gonna show you what the feds was saying because they were saying like, when he go there, he will make he's spiking the drinks, but if you don't drink, you getting kicked out, like straight thrown out. Belongings and like with your belongings. You see what I'm saying? That's what they were saying, and it does complement what he's doing in his own party because he got mad saying everybody ain't dancing. Watch, I'm finna show it. He said everybody ain't dancing. Y'all already know how I get down. If you ain't dancing, get out there and then get out. I'm gonna kick you out. He telling the security, kick him out if they ain't dancing. And then Kevin Hart, he said, oh dang, did he? Okay, he started dancing like what I'm saying, dancing, sweating and shit. It's shit. I mean, it's funny, but it's reality. Cause you could tell he stand on that. Like if you ain't doing what he tell you to do, you gotta go. Remember what Cat Williams said? You just gotta tell him no.
Yeah.
Cause if you go to the party and you don't do what he wants you to do, it's gonna be because he already let you know the terms.
Right.
And if you agree to him, then that's cool. But if not, like he
There,
like, hey, I told you.
there has to be a reason why he stayed because he had to know they was coming.
Oh yeah, he already knew. That's why he sold his house and everything. When you look at the affidavit, it says everything like because it said
Yeah.
they're finna take all this, and it says the only clause where they can't take it if he got rid of it or sold it before they. So yeah, he sold his house. He definitely knew. He got some good lawyers. He knows. You feel me? He knew what was going
Yeah.
on.
It's okay. It's okay if you have some good lawyers. That don't mean your ass ain't gonna go to jail. I'm gonna tell you
No,
that.
I'm saying he got good enough lawyers to tell you like, hey, Diddy, they're finna come get you real soon. I just talked to the
Oh yeah.
yada yada yeah. He said, go ahead and sell that house so we can
I'm
put
pretty
that
sure
on there
people.
collateral. Yeah, they coming to get you, Diddy.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure people that knew him told his ass that. Like I would have been like, oh,
Hmm.
this ain't your ass.
Yeah, because he's around. He got too many powerful people around him to not know they're coming. You feel me?
Right.
I,
But
I'm pretty sure he put a lot of money in to find out like when they coming. Like how soon do I do this? Can I sell this? Can you write this off? Can you do my taxes? Because they told him yeah, they coming, Diddy. Yeah, I don't
right.
care what you can dance if you want to. You hear me? You can dance, but they
But
coming.
maybe he didn't leave because maybe he felt like they was watching him anyway. You think they was watching him?
Yeah, I mean they've been watching them for a while. You know, the hip hop police started with watching Bad Boy records. You feel me?
No, no, no,
That's how
no.
it started.
No, I'm not talking about investigating. Investigating and watching is two different things. You know,
No,
I'm
it's
saying
really not.
it's literally someone watching you. Like, people keeping track of what you do every day. I'm
Yeah,
saying
but see, that's what I'm saying. But why would somebody do that if they're not
because he
investigating?
knew he was getting investigated once he paid that Cassie girl off. He knew it was showtime at that point. I know he
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
know
he
because
knew
they
it was. He
received the
That's why I said
image.
he had lawyers watching, he had rich people watching, telling him his
You're
next
not, you're not,
moves.
you're not, that's not what I'm saying. I said, do you think he didn't leave the States because they were probably watching him on the daily to see what he was doing? I'm saying,
Of
tracking his
course, yeah,
activity.
of course.
Okay,
When
that's
the
what I'm.
yeah, when the feds come, they see. I don't say that's the feds, man. That people don't understand. Like the feds is the most stressful thing because you know you can't escape them. If they come and raid you, that means they've been watching. They got like try. If the feds raid you and you try to run, bro, they're gonna put that on top of what they already getting you for. See, the feds do not even mess with you until they got you. That's
Uh-huh.
they see they got so much money to watch you in drones. You see how they had drones and stuff out of
Yeah,
this crib looking for
like you're not a physical person, but put the drones out over his house or wherever. They knew he was at.
right, right. Because so you know what them drones was for? Them drones detect electrical devices, so they were looking for flash drives, stored behind the walls and stuff. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
what them drones. Them drones can detect electrical devices behind walls. That they're looking for flash drives. And how
Hmm.
do they know that he got flash drives hidden and stuff? You know what I'm saying? See, but the state can't do that. The state don't have enough money to pay 50, 50 officers with drones and stuff to monitor you for years. You know what I'm saying? They don't have enough money to do that. That's why state cases be so different than the feds. The feds got all the money. That's why sometimes the feds will come help the state because they got the funding. Like they can really just come in and get everything. You know what I mean? Like the feds is a little different. As, you know, the federal government.
Right.
They don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? They do not play no games. And if the feds come, you see, you ain't never heard a case where the feds came in and said, "Oh, my bad, we was wrong." You know what I'm saying? You never seen that type of case happen. You
Right.
ain't never seen the feds come and tear up your stuff like, "Mama, we sorry, man.
Right.
We
And they
fix
take
fix your wall and stuff. My bad, bro. We thought I
right.
don't know somebody told us something. No, they've been watching. They've been
Yeah.
they've been having helicopters fly around. You know that's why the
Yeah.
feds is real scary.
And they usually take time too. Like when the feds come
Oh
get
yeah,
you, it be a
oh yeah.
lot of years, bro.
Right,
They'll take
because
years,
look, because they want to watch and see what you do.
like
You know what I'm
10,
saying?
10, 15, 20 years. Like they let
Yeah.
you do so much stuff because when they get your ass, they want the case to be built up. They want to build back.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they notice you stop doing shit, they'll just come get you. But like Diddy, he never stopped.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Never
he never
stop.
stopped. He never stopped.
Yeah, and that's what they and
And
see
then he did.
that's what's so see.
I believe
You know what's
doing.
so crazy about the feds? What they do because a lot of people they be moving the streets and they be like, oh, well, nothing happened. Nobody not this ain't happened. So when you think ain't nothing happened, then you start moving again. See, the
Right,
feds don't just cause it, they go watch, yeah, watch him. Just be
right.
chill
But
him for a year. Chill him for a year. I bet you he'll go out there and do it again, and we're gonna get him again. We're gonna watch him again and record him again. You feel me? That's how the feds work.
I'm gonna tell you this though. There's somebody always working with the feds that
Hmm.
knows your ass. Like if they're inquiring about you, if they want to know about you, there's somebody always working with their ass, helping them find out about you.
Hmm.
You gotta know that stuff. Like
Yeah,
that's real.
definitely,
I'm telling you.
definitely, because
I'm
that's how they operate.
a lot of people put their ass on you too. Can't
Right.
even be thinking about you.
Right, just like hey, you see how remember man Val, remember how we should talk about the young Dolph case?
Right. I didn't
You
even
see
want to
how
be.
they unraveled that? They had Cornelius the first 3 weeks and didn't tell nobody. Everybody in Memphis going to war thinking ain't nothing happening for Dolph. They been had that dude indicted.
Right.
He
He
been telling three
said it.
years ago.
Right. When they had trial, he said he had been working with the feds. The lawyer said, "You've been working with the the whoever the defense team was like, who they was like, you've been working with the feds." He said, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, you was telling because you thought you was gonna get off. You thought you wasn't gonna get no time.
Hmm.
That for you was gonna get reduced time." He said, "No, they already told me I was gonna get time." He's like, "I just got a guilty conscience," and
Right.
that's when he started telling everything.
Cause
But
they caught him. Look, okay. Remember they caught Cornelius 3 weeks after Dolph got killed and didn't tell nobody for almost 2 years. And that's how they let. That's why straight
Cornelius
dropping
went
all them
to
was. That's why
no,
straight dropping all them was running around doing music videos because they thought they was good.
he went
You
to
know.
jail in December.
Right. And Dolph got killed in November.
All right, the next month after he
Yeah.
went to jail
Yeah. Right.
because
That's what
Dolph
I'm
got
saying.
killed on November 17th, and then he
Right.
got
But
arrested on November 17th. Dolph got killed. This boy got arrested December 9th.
right. That's why I said a couple of weeks, like 3 weeks,
Yeah,
and they never told. Remember, they never told nobody. Remember,
right.
nobody knew they had somebody.
They didn't
Everybody
tell
thought
us
the
for
feds was against Dolph, and the
right.
feds
They
set
didn't
him
tell us
up, and
for
no, they
months.
been had him.
Right. They didn't tell us for months after he was locked up.
No, they didn't tell us for a year.
It was a year.
Yeah, they didn't tell man. Think about it. I did the show when it first hit. They had Cornelius. That was like a year or something. Remember, because everybody was pushing the narrative saying that the feds and the laws are with it because they're not doing nothing and all this stuff is happening. But they been had him. They don't.
He
You
didn't
see what I'm saying? The feds don't release nothing until they got the full indictment ready.
Okay. So was it
See they
when they arrested? Was it when they arrested Straight Drop? Is when they told us
Yes,
about
yes,
this?
that's when they told us. Yes, and Straight Drop was running around doing music videos. He was in Dallas. He was in Oklahoma. He was doing all this stuff for about a year. And then when they got him, then they released that they been had Cornelius.
Orange Mount Quet. He's working with the feds.
Mm,
You know that, right?
man, a lot of them dudes is.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. I said, can
Yeah,
you hear me?
yeah. I mean, a lot of them are man. Like
He might walk, right?
it's
He
possible.
might get off. Huh?
Hmm.
He might get off of the Young Dog case.
You said who? Who gonna get off?
Orange Mount Quet. Go Van.
Oh, Govan. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought you was
Yeah,
talking about.
Orange
Govan. Yeah, because Govan. See, like
Walk.
that's why I was saying because think about this. Cornelius don't even implement Govan that much. He said Govan just told him about the hit,
It
right?
don't matter. You're still accessory. How did his brother get accessory for posting stuff? Straight Drop's brother got accessory for posting shit on Instagram. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
because no, because Straight Drop brother help his people helped Straight Drop get from here A to B when he was on the run.
No, that's
His brother and his cousin, because Straight
no.
Drop got people out here in Dallas.
Listen to me. His brother sat up there and said he didn't have a car. Straight Drop called him and said, "Bro, I got a car for you. I got two of them. Which one do you want?" Did you hear the trial? The nigga was living with his mother and his sisters and no car and had a child. The
Right, but he
nigga
was
was
he,
broke.
he was fucking with that nigga while he was on the run.
The
That's why he's
nigga
an
was broke,
accessory.
bro. His brother was broke.
It don't matter how much money he has. Like if you fucking with a person that's on the news and
That's
you
not
don't
what I'm
call,
saying. Listen to me. Excuse me. We talk like this because we cool. We here. We know each other. So,
hmm
but listen to me. His brother got accessory. Why the hell? How could Govan walk? And Govan was the one that was talking about the doing it and the money and all that stuff. He was doing more than the brother. The brother got a charge for posting pictures on Instagram. How's Govan gonna walk and he was talking about murder?
Right, because the nigga
I
Cornelius, listen, okay, you said what you said. Listen, the nigga, if you watch the trial like I did, then you gonna understand.
I
The
watched the
nigga,
trial every
okay,
morning.
okay, so chill out. Cornelius told everything. He did not say. Only thing he said was Govan told him about
Talking
the
about
hit, and he said
Cornelius.
he talked to.
Talking
He said,
about, I'm talking about Straight Drop's brother.
yeah, I know. You saying why didn't Govan get all that
Javon Johnson.
because
His name Javon Johnson or something. Javon
right, because
Johnson.
Cornelius, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Cornelius stood on the stage, on the stand, and damn near cleared Govan's name. You know understand what I'm saying? He said Govan only just told me about the hit. He told me about it. And he said I called Big Juke personally, FaceTimed him, right? Remember? So they're listening to what Cornelius said.
But he
Cornelius is
said
the one
somebody
that's snitching.
from Big Jook.
Cornelius said, look at this. If you remember the trial, Cornelius said he only mentioned Govan name one time. He said, "Yeah, Govan did tell me about the hit," and he said he personally contacted Juke, and Juke pulled up on him. And after they did it, he called Juke. He didn't mention Cornelius and none of that. You see what I'm saying? He didn't
Oh
say
yeah.
after we did the hit, Cornelius, Govan called me. No, he didn't say that. He said
Mhm.
Cornelius, Govan told me about it, and and Juke hit me up, and I talked to Juke. He didn't mention Govan name no more at all. You see what I'm
Because
saying?
was
So they're
was the
going off the
yeah,
main person that's telling everything.
right. Because he said, "Tell Unc I need that
Hmm.
money." And who was Unc? Jook was Unc.
Right? Yeah, Juke is unk. So it's like it's almost like he damn near told the laws that yeah, Cornelius ain't even the big dog in it. I talked directly to Juke. I FaceTime Juke. Y'all got Cornelius, but Cornelius didn't FaceTime me. I faced Juke. I talked to Juke
Yeah, they FaceTime
personally.
Jook, and they
Yeah,
said Jook hurry up and hopped off the phone. He said he
right.
would have years. He'll call back.
Hmm.
Yes,
So
but the
he only
thing
mentioned
about it,
Govan name one time. He said that Govan told me about it. Like he told me like you heard, you know what I'm saying? You heard that they got a hit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And he
but
said I mashed on it, and I got in touch with Jook, and me and Jook worked that out.
yeah.
See,
So
I
basically, so
mhm
basically, it looked like Jook paid him 5000 because that's what they paid for the lawyer, correct?
mhm
And he
mhm
didn't. He said somebody from CMG. Who? I don't know. Somebody from CMG paid it. That's what he said.
right, implementing CMG and all of it, man. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? That's
That's a
his testimony.
corporation. That's a corporation.
Mhm. That's a
Mm-hmm.
business, and now you
Yeah.
just implemented this crime into a CMG
A business.
corporation, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And he ain't said nothing about Govan, nothing about Govan spending no money, none of that. It's CMG. You hear me?
So that's why
That's why.
government is gonna walk.
Right. That's why because they was what look. Remember they thought Govan was the mastermind, but Cornelius basically told you he's not. Juke
Just
is. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't even really talk to Govan that much. I remember we was kicking it, and he talked about he like gossiping, but it's just that's basically what Cornelius said. You feel me? Because you know they was trying to throw Govan under the bus. They said that he orchestrated, but Cornelius basically told him now he didn't orchestrate it at all. It was just
Yeah. Because they did said if Jik didn't get killed, Jik would be locked up for this.
right. And now let me ask you this: who do you think killed Jude? Because uh if Juke didn't get think about it, so they got Govan like he orchestrated, masterminded,
Right.
and then Juke get killed. But if Juke would have went to jail, what do you think would have happened?
Hmm.
If Juke was in the same position as Cornelius, while Cornelius was telling us, what do you think would have happened? Why do you think that's what I'm trying to figure out? Why do you think Juke got killed?
because he was gonna go down for this.
and he ain't gonna go down by himself at all. You feel me? And
Because
he's
they
a
gonna
part. And he's a part of CMG as an enterprise. You feel me?
first of all, it's gonna get the corporation's gonna get hit because he's part of a corporation, and second,
Hmm.
they're gonna want to see where the money came from. You know, like
Right now you think. Look, now you thinking because think about it. If Juke orchestrated like that, that's who the feds need to want to talk to, and everybody in the streets know that. Govan, all of them know that. So the thing is, even Yo Gotti know that. The thing is, hey, we can't let it. If Juke get arrested, he's not gonna take a life sentence for us, bro.
right. But let me ask you this: when they paid the lawyer, wasn't Juke still alive?
I believe so. I believe
Right.
so.
That's what I'm saying. If Juke
Yeah,
was
he was
still
still
alive,
alive. Then he got killed
he
after he
would have
did
been
that.
he would have been locked up because first of all, they would have did the money trace on who they
Right.
would know who paid the lawyer anyways. They was gonna do the money trace where the money came from. It was gonna go back to
Yeah.
CMG.
Yeah, and
Like
who pulled it
all of
out of
it,
CMG organization,
it's gonna like
right?
be like Rico.
Yeah, it's a paper trail because they gonna know when they trace it back. They're gonna say Juke pulled his money out, and he obviously
But
orchestrated
he
because.
was part of a corporation. The money
Hmm.
came from the corporation, you know?
Right. And then, okay, now let me ask you this: you know how a corporation runs? Big Juke can't just go pull the money. It got to be okayed by somebody,
Right.
right?
But then the thing
So
about
if Juke went to jail, he gonna have to tell who okayed that money.
and they can also do them like they did YSL and say they're a street gang because Dolph has been hit so many times, and a lot of those people that he's been hit by, they found out who they were, and they're associated with those people that is affiliated with that corporation.
Hmm.
Also,
Yeah, I
you
mean
know,
that. Look, this that. Let me ask you something, Val. Every case or everything that we touch, when the truth come out, don't it always be way simple? It be like what we said in the beginning.
right?
Like whenever it unfolds, it be like what we was talking about in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was saying Big Jig put that hit out, right?
Hmm.
Big Jig walking around like he good. You hear me? Cause everybody else saying all this Makitas, the FBI. No, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, but when Govan got caught, that's when Big Jig name started coming out. You hear me?
Yeah, because he's out on bond.
Think about it. Yeah, think about it. And then Big Jig still running around Memphis talking shit in the mall because he think it's good. Because ain't nobody implementing his name at this time. And he looking at they saying Makitas and all this, so it's like, yeah, that's it's good. But then
Yeah,
Govan got caught, and then Big Jig name started coming out.
yeah, because people started saying Govan too. You know, they thought
Yeah,
he
they
like
said they said Govan was the mastermind, but he wasn't. So when they got the so called mastermind, all of a sudden everybody know Big Jig uh, put out the hit. You feel me?
hmm
Hmm. Think about it. When they got Govan, now everybody knows in the streets. Everybody knows Jig did that. You know what I'm saying? Remember in the streets, nobody said Govan did that, right?
hmm
In the streets, once Govan got arrested in the streets, everybody said Big Jig did it.
right.
Even Grove Hero said Jig did it. Like you never seen nobody from seeing from uh paper route or none of that say Govan did it. Them niggas was saying Jig. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? From the
And
jump.
the thing about it is, I don't think it was get back on Doff's part. I don't think it was get back for Doff because this man lived all this time, and as you notice, like a couple of months before the trial started, that's when he got unalived.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was trying to ask you. I said, who you think got Jig killed? I don't think it was paper route either at
Nah,
all. I don't
mm-mm.
think. Look at the chain of events.
Could have
Paper
been
route
Dolph,
could have been got Jig. Look, Jig did a
right?
video talking shit about Dolph at the mall out there. With only two, but like they could have been got him. I don't think it's paper route either that got Juke.
I think somebody was scared Juke was gonna tell or something. Juke was gonna
Hmm.
come back to them, and they was like, "Get Juke out of here." And I really think it was
Right,
that, like, get him
right,
out. It
right.
was one of
Because look, he did it so. And look, this why I said, check this out. Okay, Juke and them supposed to be big, money, big gangsters and shit, right? Now you remember if you was on the live whenever they got straight drop and they revealed Cornelius. Remember, I went to his Facebook and the last post that Cornelius said, you know, I'm looking for work. I'm a janitor, janitorial, woo 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 woo, right? So if you paid attention to the trial, remember how the officer he was like, man, look at how this dudes. He said these dudes are not professionals. See, he was talking about how straight drop. You see Drake straight drop. You watch the new video. He walked straight up to the window and shot through the window, and the glass hit him in his face, and he took off running. And that's what they was making fun of that. It's like these niggas is like not professional. So I asked myself, why would they hire a janitor and a young dude to do this? You know why? Because nobody in Memphis would do it. You feel what I'm saying? You got all that money, and you hired a janitor and a young dude to do this. You know, Cornelius is a janitor. He does drugs. You know what I'm saying? He's a janitor. I'm like, I'm saying, you know, the mob, the cartel, the mob, they don't hire janitors and stuff to do that dirt. You know what I'm saying? They don't hire nobody from the grocery store.
I thought he worked at the Disney warehouse.
Hmm.
I thought he worked at the Disney store warehouse or something. He was talking about a warehouse that he
Yeah,
worked
he's a
at.
janitor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a janitor, straight up. Look, you used to. I think his Facebook page is still up. He's a janitor.
Oh, I'm telling you, he was he was broke. He lived with his mom and his sisters, and he had his son or his daughter. Oh, he said he had a son and his daughter, and his son got killed. And remember, he said he was on those pills and he was going through some stuff. So he had a
Yeah,
daughter. So he had his daughter.
and look, you know, remember Govan's daughter got killed too. Lotto Cash. She
Yeah.
was out here in
His,
Dallas for a while, and then he moved her out of there when Straight Dropping Them was on the run. 'Cause Straight Dropping Them got people out here. Remember that Straight Dropping Them was in Dallas. She moved to Houston and got killed. And he even made a statement. He said his daughter got killed behind this BS. Yeah, look her up, Lotto Cash.
I know. I already know who
Yeah,
she is. I already looked it up.
right.
But
Yeah. So that's Govan's daughter. And he said like it, behind some BS. You know what
what
I'm
he said
saying? Like,
is he hoped that he didn't curse her with his
yeah, with this BS, like it's not,
or whatever. Yeah, with his BS lifestyle, whatever. Basically, it's BS. You know, he was doing some crazy
hmm
stuff. But yeah, it's all the same. But yeah, I seen he posted that on social media.
because
I
look at
think
this. You gotta look at it like this. Govan was arrested as the orchestrator, and even if he snitches, they're not gonna take that title away from him. But they're not even calling him. He's not even standing on the bench, on the trial. They ain't call him the orchestrator no more, right? Because
so
even
what?
if he snitched, they're not gonna take that title. He's just snitching so that title will give him less time, but they ain't even implement him in his trial like he orchestrated no more. They're saying Juke did. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So they just got everybody they can to see who gonna snitch. You know what I'm saying? And they seen Govan as a powerhouse to get behind bars and stuff. Like, and remember Govan had got bond. So if you the orchestrator, how you get bond? You see what I'm saying? Cornelius and get like think about it. Govan had got bonded out. He was back on the streets, and you get that guy. Think about this. Listen, when Govan got out,
Hmm.
who got killed later?
With his daughter.
Uh-uh. Juke.
But wait,
Go
he been
Govan
on,
was out on bond the whole time this shit going on.
but he been on bond.
Right. And remember the judge said told him, remember the judge told him like I'm gonna revoke your bond because you're doing too much. You going like they said like he's moving around too much. We think that you're up to something. You feel me? They said you ain't supposed to be meeting up with nobody, none of that stuff. And he was talking about, well, I got businesses to run. No. They were like, no, if you don't stop, we're gonna revoke your bond. Because Govan hit the streets as soon as he got on bond. You feel me? Govan hit the streets as soon as he got on bond.
Right. So, can you hear me?
Hmm.
Why would Juk? I mean, why would Govan want Juk out if that's the case?
Yeah, why would he want him? Why would Govan want him?
Yeah. Is there a reason why he would want him? I'm just saying. Is there? Do you think there's a reason?
I think it's more some street shit. And Govan need to clear his name. And Govan fuck with some more powerful people in the streets too. So everybody, there's a lot of people that know this and know that. So Govan did do business with Juk, so that's how he knew about the hit, right? So if Juk out the way, there's nobody that can really implicate Govan. You feel me? Only person that can implicate Govan, Yo Gotti, and everybody is Juk. You see what I'm saying? Because Juk locked up, and
Yeah.
if they get, I mean, Govan locked up. So if they get Juk, and they already think Govan did it, he gonna have to testify against Govan too. He got to tell it all. He gonna have to tell them why they got Govan. You know what I'm saying? They because they gonna say, "How is Govan linked to you?" You hear me? He gotta tell it.
No, no, no. Yeah, you're right. But then the part where Cornelius was saying that um Govan, well, Juk had spoke to him, and then Govan had told Cornelius about it or something, but it was through
Hmm.
Juk, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So they're gonna ask Juk, you know, about him
Right.
and Govan
Yeah.
talking
About and
about it
see
all.
and remember Cornelius said he really don't know none of them like that. He don't. He said he don't even know dog. So he don't even know Govan enough to tell some shit about him like that. You know what I'm saying? He don't know. Only Juk does. See, we're not saying that Govan ain't did some shit. We're just saying that we're just looking at that the only people that can implement Govan in any crimes is Juk. Because Govan obviously fuck with Juk. That's how he knew. You see what I'm saying?
Right, but
It's kind of like Juk told him, hey, and then Govan just told some people. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, but did did Cornelius really even know straight drop? I thought they didn't even know
Nah,
who.
well. I think a little bit, but not really. Nah, like he didn't. I
Yeah,
mean,
but not
he
really.
didn't really know him like that. They're not homies and shit. Nah.
But stuff, but he wasn't his homeboy. Like they wasn't
Mm-mm.
homeboy. They wasn't homeboy. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Like I believe he did know straight drop, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying when it was out, it was like who else want to join this shit and make some money. You feel me? That's
Right.
what it's all about. It
Right.
ain't
That's what I'm saying.
about no straight friendship because they can't link them like that. They would have exposed that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they was homeboys. I think it was just about some money. You know how you link up with a person
Hmm.
and you on a money mission? I think it was
Hmm.
like something like that. That's what I that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
because remember he said Juk called him and they put up in the BM and they put up like that, and then now remember he said straight drop got out that. the SUV and got some shit out the back and jumped in the car with him. So you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was more, you know, Cornelius took the job first, and then they found somebody else and said, "Hey, y'all gonna do this? I got you." You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up with the guns. You feel me? So it's really when you look at it, you could tell it was like that because them niggas was so hungry, they didn't even want to split no money with no other hitters. They just try to do it with just themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They wanted all the bread. You feel me? They wanted all the bread.
Yeah.
Like this wasn't even no five people. This is two people. You feel me? To split this money. And and you know what's the crazy thing about it that to me that stood out is Cornelius said, "Man, we really." He said they put 100,000 on Dolph, and they also he said Juke also put a bounty on like any PRE uh rapper. He said so. We already knew the food drives gonna be going the whole week, so we just driving around for any PRE rapper. So it's get like 10,000, like anything. And then we seen Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Then we seen Dolph car. Like they wasn't even hunting for Dolph. They was just hunting for some money because they said Juke. Cornelius said Juke told him, hunt out for Dolph and there's a bounty on any any PRE because he's saying like in his mind like you might not be able to just catch Dolph that quick, but if you can get any PRE rapper that's going to be in Memphis this weekend because they're doing a food drive, that's a plus. You see what I'm saying? So he basically said, man, we wasn't just looking for Dolph. We was driving around and we seen his car. But we gonna get back to dang. I want to get back to this P Diddy thing. I want to show this thing right here where they talking about these new charges. And I want to look at how these new charges is going. And y'all gotta pay
The kind
attention
of
to this.
cases and the kind of instances that people are calling and reporting that we are trying to corroborate, vet, and these are the ones that we've already corroborated, vetted, and collected evidence on. One individual who was 22 years at the time she was assaulted said that um, the typical MO at one of these parties that have been widely discussed in the press was that when you were handed a drink and now we know that the drink is laced with something, if you refused to drink it, you were kicked out of the party. Now, let that sink in for a minute. I mean, the admission to this party was that you had to drink the chosen drink that was handed to you. And now we know that in most cases, I would say 90% of the cases, these individuals were drugged with some sort of drug. That was kind of the MO. Another instance, this individual who was 9 years old at the time was taken to a audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records. Other boys were there to audition as well. All of them were trying to land a record deal. All of them were minors. This individual was sexually abused, allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at the studio in the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal. Another instance, another minor, told allegedly by Sean Combs that he would make him a star, but he needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents. Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform oral sex upon him. Another incident, an individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was drugged, and then taken into a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs, where this female individual, minor, was raped, and then other individuals took turns raping her. Another individual, 26 at the time of the occurrence, was picked up allegedly by Mr. Combs and several other people in a black SUV from the airport, was given one drink in the SUV, and then literally woke up the next day not knowing what had happened, but with pain and damage to both her vagina and her anus, where she then went to the hospital. She was missing her underwear and her shoes. Another instance, individual, this time not a minor, was attended a group dinner, allegedly with Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something. She blacked out, and she woke up in the same bed, again, allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami. Her vagina and her anus were torn and sore. And I could go on. I mean, literally, you're sensing a theme here. It's the same theme, and it all involves some sort of drug. One instance, an individual who was 20 years old at the time was asked to attend, just saw her on the street, asked to attend a party in a hotel. She was flattered, went to the party, was given one drink and doesn't remember anything else. Ultimately, was so messed up, went to the hospital where they found cocaine and this horse tranquilizer in her blood system. I'm going to give you a quote from a very young man who told us over the phone about his experience and all the things that happened to him. He says allegedly at the hands of Sean Diddy Combs and his friends in the effort to try to sign a record deal. This was kind of what he was told he would have to do. His quote is, "Had he not been in power, I feel like I could have been something great. I quit the industry because of what Sean Combs did to me." And that's really what it comes down to. We are pursuing this, asking you to support this effort, to encourage witnesses and victims to come forward and bring your evidence so we can continue to break down this wall of silence and we can continue to have these stories heard.
Now, the only thing about that one is that sounds believable how he said, like, if you don't take a drink, he kicking you out, because that is how he moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't do what he say, he's kicking you out. Even Cat Williams said that. You have to tell him no. If you tell him no, he gonna kick you out. You know what I'm saying? What Cat Williams said, but you gotta tell him no. If you don't, it's like you agreed to what he got going on, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like an NDA or something. I wouldn't be surprised if he got NDAs and stuff. Be like, yeah, I mean, they signed up for it. That's what they said they wanted to do it. I told them what it is. I'm trying to tell you, like, that wouldn't even surprise me, because that's how he's moving. Like, he's letting you know, don't come party unless you ready to party for real. Like, don't do it. But the fact that he's a mogul and he got money, that's why they're doing it. But check, this is a full party that
Don't
Kevin
get up,
Hart
but
was
it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, like, I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was stupid.
Listen, having a good time. Your usher made it in the. Hey, yo.
I'm a thug. At the end of the day, I killed, man. No, listen, at the end of the day, I killed. Right, know me, man. Listen, in the streets, Diddy's there this weekend. F5.
I don't even feel comfortable with you in my bed. Hold on. Can you go get some girls? Can you get me in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. Hey, yo, can you move out the way? I want to give you a proper introduction. Go get some girls. Go get some. Matter of fact, while the girls come, hey, yo, no, check this out. No homo. Come in, man. Hey, yo, Kevin, come in. No homo. We're going to have a contest. You know, we're going to have a contest. We're going to get our breakfast because your breakfast stinking sometimes.
Diddy literally indicating sleeping with them. Imagine what's going on when the camera cut off.
And we're going to go back and forth. Uh-oh.
You know, first of all, make sure my mic is on. Before I can get into trashing Diddy, you know, I'm going to acknowledge him on a special day. I bought the album. You know what I'm saying?
You bought
I didn't ask you for nothing.
No, you didn't.
I didn't ask you for nothing free.
Yes.
I downloaded it. I didn't go to the store because I'm lazy.
I thought you said you bought it. You ain't say you downloaded it. Get your story right.
Download
You bought it. You lying. You lying. He's lying. You didn't even buy it yet.
Listen,
He's lying.
listen.
Yo, come in here, man. Come in here, man.
I'm not.
Hey, yo.
Listen.
Yo, come in here. No homo. We're gonna get some ladies in here though, but we're gonna make sure our breakfast fresh.
Say pause.
Pause.
Don't acknowledge this. Nothing to do with me and Puff. Nothing to do with me and Puff right now.
Hold on, let's get some ladies in here. There's nothing. Just bypass all that.
Put the camera past the facts.
No, girl, the bad.
No.
All right, here.
Movement, I'll definitely go and take a swig of Listerine.
And for real, you the comedian, so go light on me. Tonight's my night. Don't kill me.
No, I'm definitely gonna get it. Right now, start off. Like I said, it's your day. You know, you got a lot of people walking around with dirty money.
Yeah, I want to say I'm sorry.
No. Listen,
Okay, security. Please help me out with that.
Okay, listen. First of all, if you don't get this failed UFC fighter out of here, no, just kidding. It's all jokes, man. No, don't say. He got a taser. Listen. I thought he really had a taser. Let's go in and let's win.
Hey, yo, check it out. We getting so much money out here. I don't really feel secure. So, you know, no homo. I'm taking big white people with me everywhere. Big white people with guns is coming with me everywhere. I'm just telling you now. I'm not going nowhere.
Security guard's not supposed to let it.
Diddy is not hiding in no more.
Hey, yo, we getting the party started. Hey, yo, tell them what it's gonna be like. I gotta talk to Cap.
Go talk to him right now. Listen. Sweetie, can you bring my drink, please? Tell them I have butt people, as you can see. Hope a little so it is, sweetie. Hey, I'm gonna take it. No, the Listerine is definitely not good. It's gonna take a second. To be good. Bottom line, I'm in the nigga house, okay? So what I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna show y'all the unexclusive. See, it's shit in here he don't want y'all to see. I'm gonna find it. That's what I do. That's what happens when you put a comedian in the room. But right now, look, I'm gonna give y'all a second, tour around, figure out what's going on, enjoy the house the same way I am. I'm gonna go drink this, because I'm gonna my mouth up with this goddamn Listerine. Cheers to you.
No, not yet. You messing up. That's a problem. I got a nice, go get a drink downstairs. And matter of fact, Kevin, come here. Kevin, I want you to talk about me as a baby. Come here, man. Hey, there you go. Hey, come on, man. Come on in here. Come on, there you go. What's your name? What? Okay, Doomsday. Merci, yes. Merci. The last train to Paris. That's French, baby, for thank you. Yeah, you see it.
I got my bad thing.
Hey, yo, tell them downstairs, just let up girls. Get it, girls, strike up a conversation or something.
I got my bad thing.
Hey, yo, we live? Tell me, we live right now? Okay, check this out. I think they never been to a Diddy party. If you're not dancing,
I just got hard.
Then you got to go. So security,
right there,
if you see somebody and they not dancing, they got to go.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. Period. Ladies, I need y'all to come in. Ladies, security, if they ain't dancing, they gotta go home. If they ain't dancing, they gotta go home. You made it right here. Check it out. Pocolosa. I'm ready now. I'm ready. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Let's go, let's go, let's work. Yeah. Yeah. This is out of control. I'm in the mix of sexy right now. What's up, Mike? Get a look at it, people. Come on, man. Let's get these ladies over here. Let's do it. I got the balls out of control right now. I just want to say before I look at you crazy, I love Jesus. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, Kevin, you don't love no Jesus. Yahshua, you love the devil.
If your name ain't Sean Combs in your mail, you got to take your hat off. It's a little bit disrespectful to be in my house with your hat on, okay? All y'all with these
Yeah.
Scuddy,
He making all these commands.
These hot-ass baby cats, get the baby caps off. Hold on, shouts out to Diddy sons who look nothing like him on. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. Don't nobody want to see that shit. We got a lot of stars in the building right now. First and foremost, myself. Let's acknowledge that real quick before we get to shout out to Fab. Just using the eraser on his Timbs. Hey, Puff, look, real quick. I want to ask some people. Hey, yo, for real, if you hit me that hard again. Listen, dude, listen. Okay, first of all, get your body together. Work out. Hey, listen. Wow. Trey Songz. Wow. Who's here somewhere? I'm right here, Puff. Oh, he's here? Where's he? Yeah. Come on in. It's Trey Songz, yo. Make some noise for Trey Songz in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Straight from the garden, ripping it down. Yes, Paris. Yeah. I got her. You should say Diddy on it. Hey, shout out to Mega Trey in the building. Whatever. Heard you just came from the garden. Great. Yeah, it's good. Sold out show. Whatever. Yeah, it was cool. That's great. But we here to talk about last Trey to Paris. Yeah. Let's talk about last Paris real quick, Trey. Mike back. Give me this. All right. I think you, okay, yeah, take this one. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, Trey, you got a track on the album. Yes, I heard the track. I cannot say I'm a fan of the track. It was a very positive track. You did this thing on it. How my shit was positive. It was positive. I mean, you got a loss for words tonight. Why don't you tell me? Why don't you give me a stand up or really positive track? No, very educational track. Be honest with you, man. In the studio, working with Puff is. Oh, when you stop with fix the mic, dude. Yeah. See. No. Get it done. Yeah. Send it to me. No, that's big. Yeah, shut up, shorty. Take this. Is this one gonna work? All right, check. Okay. All right. Yo, stop giving me different microphones. Pause. Serious. This is getting weird. All right, look, Trey, on top of that. Hey, yo. We need to pass some Ciroc out over there. I see y'all over there. DJ Clue, we want to thank you for being one of our first supporters, man. What's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party last Trey to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. Got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub, doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My Trey's up here. Fab's up here. When you have a scene like this, you got to bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tub myself. Once everybody gets out, just me and the lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type of thing. Doing what I do best. Oh! Did the camera catch that? Got the camera! Got the camera! We had technical difficulties last time, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you with troopers, we act as troopers and we fix situations. We're up here, everybody's safe. No, this was here. We had Trigger Trey on the scene. Honestly, second degree black belt in first aid. Right now, also my man Terrence, BT 106 Park, he's in the building. Shouts out to Terrence for a very small waistline on his pants. Listen, we're really right now. Listen, what we're doing is unbelievable. No, listen. What we're doing is unbelievable up here.
So that's basically a little glimpse into the low mild parts of the party, which is going way dumb in other parts. But you can see how it complements how they were saying that Diddy make people drink, because if you don't do what he wants you to do, you have to go. And who wants to get kicked out, just for not taking a drink. I mean, most people probably do come over there to have some drinks and stuff, but you don't know. You never thought of it as something up in there in that drink. You feel me? But this it's gonna be real interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Now it'd be a twist if he get away with all that, and they say they my bad that we messed up, but I don't know if that's gonna happen for real. It never really happens like that. But Val, what you want to say anything before I get up out of here? Hello. But yeah, man, I'm back on it, man. I'm gonna make a schedule. I want to say Mondays
I'm
and
trying,
Wednesdays.
but I don't think you can hear me.
I
But
can hear you now.
no, I was just gonna say it was a good show, and it was nice talking to you, and yeah, it was a good live. Thank you.
Already, I'm trying to. I might just go ahead and do like a little schedule, like Mondays and Wednesdays for show, and then if I ever just decide, how I'll be spontaneous with it. But at least like Mondays and Wednesdays or something like that. I'm gonna drop it on the Discord. I'm gonna drop it
All
on the
right.
YouTube
Well, you
stuff
have
so
a
you can
good
see.
night. Salute.
I already appreciate you. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all better pay attention because I'm back. I'm back. Look, I'm back. It's gonna go down. The real boss TDA 15. You already know what it is.